how did you get the call to go to Italy and become Santino? Who made the call? Did you know when you were flying over there what the plans were?
No. So somebody said, do we have anybody in developmental that's Italian? And Mike Bucci was in talent relations at the time. They said, I think Boris is actually Italian. And they just called and said, can you speak Italian? And my Italian wasn't the best at all. I couldn't speak Italian. I could repeat some lines. I could say some things, but to go have a conversation, I really couldn't. But I kind of bluffed my way in and fake it till you make it. And then once I became the character, then I actually started studying Italian with Rosetta Stone. I even had a tutor. And then fast forward several years, I was able to go back to Italy and actually cut a promo in Italian. I actually got my dual.
Wow.
I have an Italian passport at home.
Wow. So you show up to TV. What do they tell you? I mean, that's a dream come true, but what a heat position too for a brand new guy coming into the locker room.
Yeah, so actually I had met Arn Anderson before when he came to OVW to observe the developmental talent. And I was walking. Oh yeah, so I go to Europe in the middle of a tour. So I get to the hotel, nobody's there yet. They're all coming in at like midnight that night for TV. And I go to bed, get up they give you a piece of paper with your itinerary. So be at the bus at 10 o'clock, whatever. So I come down, I'm on the bus. And I knew some people from OVW, but there's a lot of people there, like, they probably, Shawn Michaels said he didn't even think I was a wrestler. He thought I worked for like the European office or some guy who showed up, And we go to the building, I walk in, and Arn Anderson's like, he's literally coming out of the production meeting with his rolled up paper, of the show. And he goes, because you're having a good day, kid. You're winning the IC title. And walks, no, he said IC strap, and walks away. And I'm like, what the hell did he just say? Strap. That means like belt. Like, what the hell? And then someone called me and said, Vince would like to speak to you. Brought me in his office. Wonderful conversation, I was just really impressed. He's so busy, right? Puts down everything, turns around, individual attention, eye contact. And I love Vince. Ever since that moment, I love Vince. And then, we go out there and we kind of walk through the thing. And then they, doors, audience is coming in and plant me in my seat. And the rest is history. You can see it on YouTube.
How is Umaga?
Oh, he's amazing. I mean, nobody's happy to lose a title, especially to a guy in the audience, but he was complete professional.
What was it like when you get in the back?
I
mean, you got to have a target on your back at that point, no?
You know what, though? There's an unspoken understanding that if there's an opportunity presented, of course you're going to take it. Or do you say, no, I don't do someone else? So if there was any resentment, it wasn't towards me, it was towards the situation. Guys are like, what the hell? We've been working here so hard. They just give the title to somebody else who's never even been here, But in a few short weeks, everyone kind of said, okay, this guy's all right. And then there was no heat. And plus, it was an eventful tour. Some shit went down in, hotels and this, that. And Scott Armstrong told me, he goes, you're only one event away from somebody else getting the heat, And that's what happened. I was like, you're buried under the other events.